So, the
Hi.
real conversation. Hi. This
Hey.
is what I do now, and I love more than anything to get together with my peeps and have the real conversation. And we were just talking about trust and control, because a lot of times you're like, what? Did you see her face? You know, when Cecilia made a beautiful statement, you said when you are not trusting, then it enacts that place where you want to control things. And
Right.
it's like, I think you do that. And I was just saying, I do that. And then we were saying, Leigh is amazing.
Because I trust. No, I mean, I was actually telling them that many times I learned that I wasn't able to do some things that I would have loved to have done. I mean, I'm not really good with numbers or directions. And so I had to rely on people. And so I learned that there were other people that had skills that were better than I had. And so I started turning to those people probably 20 years ago. When I first started my career, I'm a lawyer. I immediately hired a paralegal because paperwork wasn't my thing. So I never have had that control aspect in my career.
Whereas I have. I think for me, I am afraid that if I let go, it's not going to be what I see it to be. And I think, so then I guess if you break it down, it's like, well, then maybe I'm not good at conveying the message that I want to convey. I don't know. I mean, this real time, I'm trying to maybe figure that out, because I don't want to do that. I mean, I feel like I will be a lot more successful if I can let go and let people help me. I mean, I've been told that now so many times by different people. If you could just let people in and help you.
Yeah, well, I could vouch for that, having lived with Ashley for 9 years now.
Yeah.
She's great at what she does. She's highly skilled. And that high level of skill allows her to control a lot of facets about her business. So when she needs to ramp up or learn something new, where she needs to entrust other people maybe to help her out with some of the stuff that you know really well, to give yourself time to ramp up and understand what you're learning. I think that that's the crux, you know.
Yeah.
How much are you willing to let go? And like I was talking earlier about the fact that I'm super hyper controlling, and so and it serves me well in many ways because I get a lot of stuff done. But when I need the help of other people, I have a harder time trusting. And I just think it's great that I get to know Leigh so well and understand now that part of the reason she's been able to become successful and expand herself over multiple projects is because she has the willingness to trust people. So, you know, I take that away from you.
Well, and I love that, but I want to say what started this conversation was that I was telling Cecilia how unbelievably capable she is. I mean, if I were
this love fest conversation.
if I were going to go be put in the wilderness somewhere and have to eat beetles, I would want to be with her. I would probably be saying I felt bad for the Beatles, but I would, and you know what, and I love this because my mom was like that. I mean, my mom was the most capable woman I had ever met, and she really took care of all of us, and maybe I just became dependent on my mother. I don't know, has this got to go into some codependency talk now? I mean, but I'm just saying that I know that I'm not that person. I know that I'm not the person that can do everything, and this one is. But it has its, I mean, I think there's probably some weakness in every position.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, there's some in thinking you have to do it all, and there's some in thinking you can't do it all, and there's some in thinking that you want to control it all. I'm sorry, that's not what it was, but I mean,
No control at all.
I'm going to stop talking for a
I
second.
love
Let these
you.
two control me.
I love you. She doesn't really like affection, but
No, I know.
I love her.
Well, I
Yeah,
think one of the things that strikes me about what you say is that, you know, we all have a certain level of capabilities and abilities to trust other people, and it's about questioning where you are on that span of things and deciding for yourself what more you need. What you need more of, rather.
Yes.
And for me,
Absolutely.
you know, the controlling aspect, and I'm probably not as controlling anymore as I used to be, but I work on that actively. And I know now that I should probably trust more. And there are plenty of people in my life
Yes.
that I can trust. I'm looking at a couple of them right now, and many of you listening to this
Yeah.
or seeing this are too. So, yeah,
And
maybe that's my time.
and it's interesting for me having this conversation right now and doing this whole the real conversation is really being able to stop and have conversation about things that, you might be thinking about. You might be Leigh, you might be Cecilia, might be more like me. Cecilia can be controlling in one way, I can be controlling in another way. Like, it all has
And I can be out of control. Kidding.
It has so many different faces.
And it comes full circle.
Yes, it does. It has so many different faces, and I think the more that we are able to identify with other people and know that we're not alone. We're like in this human experience just trying to do our best and grow and evolve. And the more that you can talk about it and it doesn't have to reside in your head, the more that you can let it go.
Oh, be free.
And you can,
Yeah, be free of that.
be more trusting and
also be more capable.
more capable.
Right.
And to know that you can't, she can do more than maybe she's thinking she can do. It's
as long as I don't have to drive tonight.
Yeah, because she's.
I don't like
drive.
driving,
We
really,
drive her
yeah.
around. So there's just a place for all of us to grow. There's a place for all of us to have recognition of where we are, to push a little bit more that boundary that we have for ourselves. Saying like, no, I can't. That's not me, or I can't do that. Push a little bit more each time, and go, wait, I can do that. And what if I can trust a little bit more? What if I can? Try something I've never tried before.
Right.
So, this one conversation opens up 20 others, and I just hope that, it just gave you a little bit of something today. And I love these two women, Leigh and Cecilia, just for, sitting and having a conversation with me. I want to have more of them. I want to have them with you, with anybody out there who just wants to talk about life and what's happening, what's showing up, and where you struggle, where you shine, what makes your heart sing. So
Thank you
anything you wanna
guys.
say?
Thank you for listening.
Yeah, what's the next topic?
I don't know.
What's the
Write
next
me. Let me
question?
know. Write a topic. I love that because I am super excited to talk about
Just
anything.
don't ask us to sing because we tried that yesterday and it didn't work out very well.
But we had a lot of fun.
We
It was
had
fun.
a great
And
time.
that's really all it's about.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Ooh. We can, yeah, I
no.
just got 2 topics. I just
Okay,
came up.
we can do them later.
All right, that's next. All right. Have an awesome day.
Bye.